what does the Prime Minister say? Perhaps you could read out. Well, you have the first reaction from the Prime Minister. In fact, this is what the Prime Minister has said. I'm going to show it on the big screen. Phase 1 of the West Bengal Assembly election takes place today. I urge all the citizens to participate in this festival of democracy with full strength. I especially appeal to my young friends and to the women of West Bengal to vote in large numbers. So there you have it, a post by the Prime Minister, especially to the women and the youth to come out in large numbers. And it is very indicative of which way the BJP feels the winds are blowing, that it is going to be an appeal to the youth and the women, which is perhaps going to be changing their fortunes. Remember, we're going to put out the numbers of West Bengal on your screens till then. But remember,
and since we're talking about West Bengal, the latest is what happened last evening when the BJP held a news conference to say, look, these were the observations of the Supreme Court. And obviously, many in the TMC said that, you know, on poll eve, this is not right messaging. But let's go to our reporters in Bengal now, Meghna.
Well, absolutely. In Nandigram, we have Rajesh joining us. From Malda, we have Hritita, an area, as I was telling you earlier, known for the kind of violence that we have seen. Murshidabad, we have Pooja Mehta joining us as well. So first, I'm going to be going across to Rajesh. Rajesh, you're there in Nandigram, a significant seat there. But overall, when we look at the numbers, what is it that we should be watching out for? Because SIR has been one of the biggest poll issues. Is Mamata Banerjee, for the first time, seeming rather wary even in south of Bengal? Rajesh, if you can hear me. Well, there seems to be a bit of a problem there with Rajesh. Let me put that same question across to Hridita, who's joining us as well. Hridita.
Well, absolutely, the seat you were talking about of Nandigram, it is very relevant because last year in 2021, the elections, we have seen that Mamata Banerjee had claimed that this had the win to Shubhendu Adhikari had happened completely due to load shedding voting. She had blamed Shubhendu Adhikari because that time the contestant of the Nandigram seat was prevalently Mamata Banerjee and Shubhendu Adhikari. But however, after the results, it was clear that with the loss that Mamata suffered, she had said that it is the load shedding voting technique that was used by Shubhendu Adhikari that made to a massive hit out. And this year also those observations has been made by Trinamool Congress, and they have been hitting on the same note since Shubhendu Adhikari is the leader of opposition and contesting from both the seats of Bhawanipur and Nandigram. She had said that this year not only Nandigram will be on lookout but Bhawanipur as well, and Bhawanipur will be stricter in the phase 2 because they will not let any kind of load shedding voting happening. Now let's remember what load shedding voting was. During the counting period, we had seen that a massive cutout, a light cutout had happened, which was blamed on Shubhendu Adhikari, stating that he has gathered his vote counts based upon that load shedding voting and taken an advantage, and rather said that this vote cutting machinery was conspired by the BJP, and that is how he made a win in Nandigram, which has been the Chief Minister's seat. However, later we saw her taking that win over the Bhawanipur seat. This time also the tough tussle is between the two heavy faces, the two heavy leaders. One is the Chief Minister on one side and one is the leader of opposition Shubhendu Adhikari on the other side. Given to SIR, what has happened is the areas that we look into is Malda, Murshidabad, Cooch Behar, all the border areas which has prevalently suffered the SIR crisis. At this point, as I show you, I am standing here at Kalia Chowk. This is the Baburhat Primary School where we are standing. You can see the voter turnout has been very impactful even after the SIR, even after the voting, the names that have been suppressed down, and time and again we have seen the Trinamool Congress party stating that this is a machinery to soft target Bengal, and that is what has happened in Bengal. And it is basically to hit out on the minority baseline. But here in Kalia Chowk, which has always suffered the headlines for their minority and violence, you can see that it is a very calm situation in which the voting procedure has begun from 7 a.m. today, and already this is the minority baseline. This has suffered
with us. I quickly want to, talk about the controversies in West Bengal, and the most prominent, Meghna, before you take the numbers on the big screen. And Mr. Rajagopalan is joining us early morning. Mr. C. Rajshetran also with us. Mr. Rajagopalan, the kind of restrictions or the directives by the Election Commission in West Bengal especially is really under scanner. Like you can't have, bikes have been banned on poll eve, and there are many like this.
Pranesh, Jai Ma Kali, Jai Bengali, Vetrivel, Veeravel. That is how these slogans have been, in West Bengal and Tamil Nadu. You asked me a question. Yes, there are restrictions because that is dance of democracy. Whatever the term you say, the elders like Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge can speak that Prime Minister is terrorist. So therefore, any amount of restrictions by the Election Commission is a welcome sign. That is, again, I am repeating, it is betterment for the electors. Second thing, Pranesh, I say, on the day of voting, can you expect the Supreme Court to say that put democracy in peril? Supreme Court is slamming Mamata Banerjee over the interference by her in the Enforcement Directorate thing. Second, both the states, West Bengal and Tamil Nadu, are facing intense anti-incumbency. Whether they will be repeated or new forces...
One minute, Mr. Rajagopalan, that is, another matter. But you see, the comments of the observations of the Supreme Court, the TMC is not very pleased with what happened. Obviously, this is a judicial process. But coming as it does on the eve of elections,
absolutely.
There are many in the
fact,
opposition.
Pranesh, sorry to interrupt you. I believe we have also spoken exclusively to Suvendu Adhikari. We were discussing Nondigram right before this. Suvendu Adhikari, who is now going to be challenging Mamata Banerjee in her own turfs, has spoken exclusively to Times Now's Rajesh. Listen in.
इसका कोई एक्सपेक्टेशन है वायलेंस हो सकता है पूर्व मेदिनीपुर या बांग्ला
आज रात तो माने चुनाव का अगली रात बहुत डेंजर होता है मेरा भास्ट एक्सपीरियंस है मैं 8 बार बड़ा चुनाव लड़ लिया 2001 से 2026 लेकिन एक्सपीरियंस अच्छा है
कल मुर्शिदाबाद में थोड़ा सा पॉलिटिकल बैलेंस
एक्सपीरियंस अच्छा है संख्या बहुत मिनिमम है
लोग ज्यादा से ज्यादा है उसके लिए लोग ज्यादा से ज्यादा
हाँ वोट डालना चाहिए
दादा क्या संदेश देना चाहेंगे
90% तो कम से कम होना चाहिए खास करके माइग्रेंट लेवल लोग और जो पढ़ा लिखा विद्यार्थी लोग बाहर था सब आ गया बहुत बड़ा
दादा
रेलवे डिपार्टमेंट बहुत अच्छा अरेंजमेंट किया 102 स्पेशल ट्रेन चलाया बहुत अच्छा हुआ
दादा स्पेशल
Suvendu Adhikari there saying the arrangements have been so good, the voting may be as high as 90%. Will that be pro-incumbency, anti-incumbency? Well, only on 4th of May is when we'll know. Meanwhile, let's quickly look at the numbers as well of West Bengal. We're going to switch on to the big screen. There you have it. The seat share of TMC was 215. The vote share is a 48.5%. BJP 77. Remember, in the previous elections, 2016, it had only 3. From 3, it has gone to a 77 vote share of a 38%. This is literally the closest that the BJP has been to breaching this bastion, which is why I'm going to go across to Rajesh. Rajesh, Suvendu Adhikari perhaps has reason to be very hopeful. He challenged Mamata in the past. He's going to be challenging Mamata yet again.
Yes, of course. Suvendu Adhikari is now on the way to Nandigram from his home in Kathi. Right now, we are tracking Bengal leader of opposition Suvendu Adhikari. Would like to show you the visual first. Suvendu Adhikari is now on the way to his home turf Nandigram. He will cast his vote at a booth in Nandigram, since Suvendu Adhikari is a voter of this particular constituency, and this is, of course, home turf of leader of opposition Suvendu Adhikari. This time, Suvendu Adhikari has taken a challenge to defeat Mamata Banerjee. We know last time Mamata Banerjee was defeated by Suvendu Adhikari from this particular constituency. This time Mamata Banerjee is contesting from Bhawanipur in Kolkata only, but Suvendu Adhikari is contesting with the Povitra Kaur from Trinamool Congress, who was also known to be one of the close associates of Suvendu Adhikari, but Povitra Kaur changed his party and joined Trinamool Congress, and he was handed flag by All India Trinamool Congress General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee. Since then, Povitra Kaur is now fighting against Suvendu Adhikari in Nandigram. Right now, we can see Suvendu Adhikari is on the way to cast his vote, and he's very much hopeful. He's looking very much confident. While leaving his house, Suvendu Adhikari told us that 90% people will vote against a ruling party Trinamool Congress, and there are a lot of anti-incumbency factors in Nandigram. So this time Nandigram will be they will win Nandigram. Not only Nandigram, they are confident that Mamata Banerjee will be defeated by BJP this year, and BJP will form government in West Bengal in this general election in West Bengal.
Pranesh, what do we have next?
We have a tweet from the Union Home Minister Amit Shah. He's still in Bengal. In fact, he's been leading the preparations for phase 2. And he says polls are crucial for Bengal's future. You have it on the big screen, Meghna. Yeah.
Well, yes, this is the post by Union Home Minister Amit Shah. He says today the first phase of voting is taking place in Bengal. This time, Bengal election is very important for the state, not only in the present, but also for the future of Bengal. Only a government with strong leadership can free the state from infiltrators who are changing Bengal's demography, syndicates, and the reign of cut money. For the sake of creating a safe Bengal for Bengal's mothers and daughters, vote enthusiastically today. All voters, especially the youth, vote first today for building a prosperous and developed Bengal. Then have your refreshments. So very interesting. Every point that BJP has been specifically campaigning about, be it women, safety, security, against cut money, the change of Bengal's demography, all of that has been highlighted, a reminder by the Union Home Minister. Let me take that across to Hridita, who's joining us. But before that, Pooja is also there with us. So Pooja, you there? I believe we don't have Pooja with us. Hridita, this is going to be the significant, the deletions which have taken place under the SIR. All eyes are going to be on that. Even though the TMC has been saying again and again, this is BJP's ploy to ensure that the seats that TMC was winning or had a strong hold of, that's where the maximum deletions have happened. Is that true?
Absolutely. You see that the Trinamool Congress party, in fact, the Supremo of the party has been making such allegations repeatedly that Bengal is a soft target, and SIR was only done, especially on the lines of logical discrepancy, was only done to target Bengal, to target the women of Bengal, and to target the minority base. And I am standing in one of the minority base which has served the headlines over time. I was telling you, recently we have also seen the judicial officers out here in this blocks being held hostage. The controversial leader of Malda, Sabina Yasmin, she's also going to be here. Now, this has always been, even in the recent judicial officers who were held hostage, it was surfaced that it happened as an anti-reaction to what BJP was doing. However, as I show you the visuals of the morning visuals where the vote pollings have already started, you see that such implication or such examples are not seen that the Trinamool Congress have been plotting on, that the Trinamool Congress have been trying to build the narrative one. People are voting very peacefully out here, and it is majorly the Muslim community which is voting here in Kaliachowk, given to the baseline of borders, which is, and the narrative that is being built up is not what is seen on the ground. Rather, very opposite situation is seen. Also, as the tweet that you were mentioning about the Home Minister Amit Shah that he has posted this morning, it is historical in the elections of Bengal that we are seeing that the Home Minister himself is going to sit from the headquarters of BJP headquarters in Kolkata and observe all the first 4 districts that have gone for the polling today. It is basically the North Bengal and the Central Bengal which is holding.
Yeah, we'll talk about North Bengal in detail in just a bit. Let's quickly head back